Okay, great. So we're back. Yeah, I'm Susanne. I'm the founder of the International HSP Center. HSP stands for Highly Sensitive Person. And this is Marc Amerigo, the ultra-performance leader. And together with Antoine Albeau, the French windsurfing athlete, they are determined to break and set the ultimate sailing record. And our goal with these videos is that we spread awareness about various types of men, sensitive men, to explore and discuss the stereotype of a man in the world and what is possible when you are able to empower yourself. So Marc is using his own philosophy, and this project is called ZEPHIR, Humanness and Innovations for Records. So
hello, Susanne.
Hi. And these videos are all about the emotions that come up, the failures, the achievements, everything raw and candid, because this is a 3-year project. And well, we would love to work. Yeah. So I know there are new things, but I don't know everything yet. So, can you tell me more about the most dominant emotion this week?
So thank you, Susanne, for being here again. I'm very excited about this project because it's total exploration about emotions and achievements. And so it's unique. I mean, I never did that before. So I have no idea of where I'm going. I feel like I'm the archetype, stereotype. So whatever, I mean, okay. So let's play, let's do it. So last week was a very special week again. I was with Antoine Albeau. So this guy is like the fastest man on the planet, windsurfing. He's been the fastest man sailing on the planet a few years ago. And we want to achieve and be back on the top to break an overall record of something like 120 kilometers an hour on the water sailing. So last week I was with Antoine because the project is about being fast with no drag in the water. And because of the new techniques of foiling with the windsurfing boards, I have to learn to understand his feelings on the board and what we are going to develop. So I went to see Antoine on his island in l'Île de Ré in France, in his sailing club. And so I wanted to start learning wind foiling because I need it. So what happened is that I went there and asked Antoine, so Antoine, tell me how to do it. And he just told me like 3 words: do this, this, and this, and then go. So I was on the water with my sail, my board, with like only these few words. And Antoine, the best guy on the planet, was watching me with his binoculars. So it's like you can have like so much pressure because it's a new sport. You don't know what's going to happen. You know that you're going to be flying above the water, and I can show you what it looks like if you allow me. So here it is. So you got a board, you see the orange board, and you got this kind of plane that is underneath the water. So what you do is, like, when you get speed and you put pressure on it, you will be flying on this kind of plane underwater. So that's what happens. So here how it goes. So you see you get some speed, and the more speed you get, at some point you just like leave the water. So here I'm just still touching the water, and you can see that step by step there is less drag in the back, and now I'm like flying. You're above the water, and you need to be in control, and everything's in 3D. So it's total new sensation. You're really flying. I'll show you another angle. Here, you see in the back, there's no drag. It's really flying.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
So now I'm going to tell you about my own experience and about windsurfing. I've been windsurfing since I was a kid, and it's always been for me going there and fighting. So it's like that was so good about the sensations of speed and so on. But in the meantime, I was dealing with the noise and the aggressivity of the water, how you get hurt and stuff like that. And so all my life I've been windsurfing with all this noise in my ears, you know, and you know, not feeling great at all, but getting the adrenaline. And here you're like flying, it's soft, there's no noise, and you go fast with no noise. And all the purpose of this project of world record is getting there, like really fast, you know, and not struggling like we're doing in windsurfing, like standard windsurfing. So last week, that was my experience, being under the pressure of the champion watching you.
Yeah, the HSP is like that, to be observed, right? So.
It's like you're like, you can feel that, but at some point my approach is really to let go. It's like, it's okay, there is no judgment, you know. And in my entire life I've been dealing with this, you know, people like judge you, you have to be good, you have to be in control, you know, you have to do great, and you're like stuck, you know, because you want to do so great that you can't even move, you know. And so practicing something new is a way of like letting go, and that's because you get out of control, you let things go and just like get the emotion, the feelings of what's around you, your environment and everything. That allows you to do great things, you know, improve and go further.
Yeah, great.
So that was my experience last week.
Yeah. But and can you share with us what thought is going through your mind when you are letting go? Because letting go, of course, is not that easy. So what are you thinking at that moment when you are observed and you're trying to let go?
It's like it's about reconnection with the elements, reconnecting only with our senses. So it's like shunting our neural cortex. You switch it off. No thoughts. You don't think. It's not, if I do this, if I do this, if I do this. It's like, unplug your brain and get back to your limbic part, which is like really connecting to your senses. And the great thing about sensitivity is that you can do it. I mean, you have like so much information. I mean, we are overwhelmed.
Yeah,
and
the internal and external. Yeah.
Yeah, and we want to control something that is uncontrollable. So it's like, stop thinking, boom, unplug, and then allow things to get in, even if it's like big waves. You got big waves of emotions, like, oh, it's so noisy. Oh, there's like, but allow it to get in and play with it. Yeah. Because something happens is that you get used to it. It's like, okay, it's like very noisy. I'm annoyed, but at some point, maybe you can put plugs in your ears. And what I do windsurfing is like, I have a helmet on, and this helmet like allows me to be like at calm, less noisy, you know? Yeah. So it's something like practical, technical, but in the meantime, your brain like gets used to it. So don't be scared, just go there. It's all okay. There's no problem. It's just like the problem is your neocortex, is like what you do with it. It's noisy. Okay, it's noisy. It's like, it's noisy for everybody on the planet, you know? So just go there, like be okay. It's like, okay, I'm okay. Just like unplug.
Surrender. Yeah.
Surrender, totally. Yeah. And the more you do it, and the more you can play with your like high level senses. And that's like a gift, really.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's not easy. It takes time. It takes a lot of work and effort. Yeah. but it is possible.
I wouldn't say that, you know, Susanne. What I will say to the people who are listening to us is, it's more our beliefs. If you allow yourself, or someone allows, like, I can do it, I can allow you, go there. It's like, really? Can I do it? Yeah. Just go there. Like, just like jump in, you know? And then you see that, okay, oh, it's not that bad, you know, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And the judgment of others, I mean, actually, the problem is in our minds. We think that everybody is like watching us in the metro, you know, or watching us in the train, or watching us doing something. But people don't really care. Actually, it's just like, that's in our mind.
Yeah.
People don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. What I notice is that it takes time before you can have that belief, before you're ready to surrender yourself and jump in. As a highly sensitive person, that's the what I mentioned with that takes time, and I know because with the UltraPerformance philosophy that you have and that you're leading with, that there are so many things that are possible when you empower yourself to do that, to actually standing there, being observed, surrender to all the stimuli, the internal and the external. And as we can all see, it is possible. Look at Marc.
So, yes, it's possible. And you know, I mean, it's like, people don't tell us that it's okay. I mean, nobody told me, like, ever in my life, you know. But if someone had told me, okay, I mean, you're very sensitive, it's difficult, I know, but it's okay, just like do it.
Yeah.
It makes such a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, just as an example, yesterday I went on the beach with many people on the beach, like having fun. Not one board, like nobody. And I come in with like a big board, this big foil, all this material. Everybody's watching you, you know, like the whole beach is like people are watching. What is this stuff? But it's okay. In the past, I would have been scared, but now it's okay. Now it's okay. I go there, I do my stuff, I'm smiling to people, people smile at you, they come to see you, they ask questions like, oh, what is it, blah, blah, blah. And so it makes a whole difference because you're just open to others and it's okay. You know?
Yeah, so I'm really curious what it is like to share in a top sport culture of sailing that you're a highly sensitive man.
It's very, very, very exciting because and interesting because these guys are tough guys. Antoine is like a huge Hercules. I would say bringing this approach is very exciting for them because they don't know about it. It's all about performance. It's all about like being tough and doing it, you know. And as an example, all the experts I could find for the project from all over the planet, like top people, only guys, you know, it's like tough guys with harness, you know, it's like boom. But I step in and I say, okay, guys, I need top experts, top technical guys, like tough guys. And in the meantime, I need like great persons, sensitive people, people who are open to others. So our philosophy will be different from like, you never did that before. And they're all so excited. They are so excited because it's okay. You can be vulnerable. It's okay. It's part of the project.
Yeah, it would be great if you can have Antoine also sharing about what it's like working with you.
Of course.
With a high sensitive man. Yeah. Yeah.
We spent 2 days together and I went in his home and it's been like, this guy is so kind. He's a great person, very, very sensitive, tough guy, but very sensitive, you know. It's,
yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah,
I want to show you one thing if you're okay. Just one thing. A last video, just you see what is windsurfing at high speed with Antoine. Here it is. I share my screen. see it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, here at the start. That's how it goes. The board is very small. So look at how it's relaxed. Yeah. So that's high speed windsurfing. At this point is about like 80 kilometers an hour, 80, 90. Look at the beach. Look at the guy, there will be a guy on the side. You will see the speed. And then big curve. And back to calm.
Yeah, that's definitely high speed. Yeah.
This is high speed, yes.
Yeah, yes. Oh, thank you very much for sharing. It's wonderful
so
to
that's
see.
good to see. I mean, that's what we're playing with.
Yeah, yeah,
Speed.
yeah. Serious work. Yeah, wonderful.
Good stuff.
Okay, yeah. Well, thank you for the update and thank you for sharing. And of course, we're curious about the next video. And lots of luck and thank you.
Yeah, talk to you soon. Thank you, Susanne. It was great talking to you again. Talk to you next week.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
See. Yeah.